Alright, the music's done now. But they must be using a new box now. Let's look at it.
Gnarly Wolfman, 88. Wolfman.
Ooh, hoo, hoo, hoo. Now that is nice. Loving the art the moment I took that out. Coolest thing of it, kind of the main reason why I did it. I love the old photos of it, and I like how they changed it. It looks good for the new and old, but we'll show some pictures of new and old. There's the pictures of new and old. But look at that. That looks nice. Always cool. Couldn't pass this up. Seeing even Darklyn is enjoying it like she always does. Go from the side a little bit. Go from the... Ooh. I don't know, like right there I'm getting Black Cauldron vibes. But I love it. New Eternia original design inspired by the classic concepts. Pretty amazing. Let's look at the figure.
Wolfman.
Vykron, the ultimate Eternian champion. The legend of Vykron's glory in the gladiator arena is known far and wide across Eternia. After every victory, he claimed a trophy. The armor weapons of his fallen opponents. See, that's what got me to really like the idea of... Because I first thought that they were like 3 separate characters. But then it's like, you learn, and I like that way better. After mastering each armor's battle techniques, Vykron became on one-man arsenal? See, now I'm getting confused. Became a one-man arsenal who defeated everyone who dared to challenge him, no matter the foe or terrain. And that's a neat little backstory of this, so that's pretty cool. This old series, supposed inspired the Master Universe stuff there. Pretty neat little bit of knowledge. I was worried at first when I heard rattling in the box. I was like, oh great, broken already. But then it was the little extra stuff in there, which I hope didn't rattle around too much. It kind of looks like a face. Battle Cat?
Wolfman.
There's a nice little backdrop. I like it. I like the colors. I like that kind of galaxy, planetary type of stuff. I like that there's this little dragon thing there with the purples, the oranges, reds, the whites, the darks, the warm colors, cool colors. Always nice. And then the back is just another art of our buddy Vykron fighting these guys. I guess I didn't need the Eternia background. Oh.
Wolfman.
And there he is, just as he is, out of the box. We'll kind of just look at him like this. I like the little furry, fuzzy little... Words are escaping me right now. Fur. Yeah, like he was wearing fur of some kind of creature or something. It fits for something like in those... It looks sci-fi and spacey, but I like how it's that mix of that, where you think it's, future and new, but it's mixed with the old Conan type of old Barbarian type of stuff. So yeah, let's take another look at the furry. Oh yeah. So that's kind of cool that he has the fur of something or someone again. Maybe he got him from battle. I don't know, but there he is. Pretty cool. Get more detail right off the bat. I like how the boots look. They got the straps. The boots actually look like they could be... I know, feeling them, they're not, but they look like they could be some kind of leather. Go up. And there's his big old loincloth. There's his big old things around his wrists. And there's the furry little boots. There's the fur there. And just chest with the thing around him, a la He-Man. So, what's neat is, he's not just He-Man. I guess we could get the one figure, the newer one, the 40th anniversary one there to kind of compare to. But, it's, the face is different. I like it. The face is definitely different. And a few other notable things there, but, yeah, this is pretty neat. It's interesting that he has that fur on there like that. The helmet is interesting. And I guess I don't know, is Darklyn wanting to buy him and he's on display and she's like, I don't know if I want this guy or not as my slave. Or, just, she just watches or something. So as you can see, like I said, it looks nice. The boots, there's the leg. It's probably the stand's probably gonna fall. But I mean, doesn't it look like it? Again. Then just one last look at the head. There's black hair and the funny helmet over it. Helmets like that always just kind of make me laugh when they cover their heads. Got the little point on there. Don't throw it when you graduate. We've seen what happens on The Simpsons. But very nice. Looks really cool. So even the camera doesn't want to focus because it's all like, oh no, it's so cool. Let's bend him a little bit. What?
Wolfman.
Take him off his stand now. And then let's see the articulation. Head moves. You couldn't see that because it was off screen. But his head moves. As I was doing that, I could feel his body jiggle. Ooh, so soft and furry. So yeah, you can twist. You can look around. The chest moves like always, although not as loosey-goosey. Well, saying that. Arm feels pretty loose right here. This one feels a little tougher. Can move as always. Like he's jerking or go my way. These wrists are very loosey-loosey. I think I'd rather like loosey-loosey than loosey-goosey. I'm not into geese. You can see a little joints on the... He's got those kind of elbow joints, so he can really... That's kind of neat. Pow! Kapow! Kapow! This has the little thing there, so you can do the weird swiveling stuff like that. You can see on these as well. He can do that, but can he go all the way? He can go all the way. Poor guy. Throw him. So yeah, you can get some cool posability from him. Feet wiggle too. So yeah, he's posable. He can look up, he can look down, he can look down. And yeah, so he does all that it needs to do. Let's get him into his other stuff.
Wolfman.
But what about accessories? Vykron has a really neat looking axe. I like the darker kind of gray silvers there. I like the little twist stains around it. And it's definitely not just the same as He-Man's. Like a mold of that, so that's pretty nice as you can tell. I like the look of this. You get this thing here. You can hold like this upside down or whatever, or hold it, I guess hold it downward like that way, and then hold on with the other hand like this, like I think in the picture. Because I was confused by this part here. But yeah, you can hold like this and then shoot with this, or ram with it, whatever the hell it is, but it looks cool. And of course, like, my favorite part of this, again, with those old photos where he had a tank on his head, a tank man, a tank head, that was so freaking cool. And then I'm like, oh, okay, so they did design him differently, a little redesign. I like the changes, give him more of a, kind of, again, that lizardy bird head, like the little battering ram thing. But this thing looks so cool. So yeah, you get this here, that'll be his head, you can, open it. And then the little guns. And there's more of the greens to go with the head. I'm guessing that is to go with everything else to make him look like that character. So there's that stuff for his arms, stuff for the body, the little belt around it to go with the head character. This was like the huge selling point of it. When I saw like the old photos and they were redoing this, and something I never heard of. So it's pretty neat. History on this, which sold it. The tank head sold it, and then the fact that the lore of that's him, and he takes the trophies of everybody. That's a cool pose. then that was like, that is a cool character. Guess you attach this to his back, and you get to have him fly for a little jetpack thing where it's kind of almost Stratos. These things make a sound. I like the little glitteriness of them. A little see-through-y, a little foggy, kind of white, little see-through-y. But those look really neat. I like it. Hell, this one's already kind of assembled already on his own. You just twist up, you just retwist him so the little air thing's there, and he's already just kind of built. He could already be in here, just invisible. Kind of an Ant-Man-ish feel right here. Interesting colors. And look just like the box over there. So, I like how the build is already kind of there. And then there's more for him. At least I know that goes within the orange. There's more hands and more fists. There's these things to attach. There's a little gun that he was holding. And again, like I said, there's more of the orange. More hands and fists. Yeah. And then his little laser gun thingy.
Wolfman. Wolfman.
At least this wasn't defective like my Darkland figure was, where it was missing one of the straps. It was like not even there. So that was nice to easily get that off so we can start attaching the other stuff.
Wolfman.
And there he is, and that one, I think I got all there. You got the wrists. You had to take off his wrist things, put those on. His He-Man looking armor thingy. And then put that over, snap those on, and then the head peg, you know, clunks his head right in there. So we're just showing him off this way. Looks pretty neat. I think that's most of it. That's one that shows up before we put him in poses and put a gun in his hand. So you can just see him as he is. And there he has his little jetpack thingy on. They have little hooks that you hook on, as you can see right there. You can see little hook things that go right on there. Trying to get him in somewhat of a pose, kind of mimicking that one.
Wolfman.
It was a struggle, but I got those to snap on. I'm very excited about that. Right and left. Thank heaven to tell me where to put them. Not as much of a hassle as trying to get the original ones off, but putting these ones on, yeah, he's coming along. These were much easier to get on, and so were those. Yay. Time for his head. The best part. You can kind of see him in there. I don't know if that's how it's supposed to be, but I was like, huh, I can't get his head to go all the way in because that keeps it from doing that. But we'll get a few shots of this before I look to see if he needs to be a certain way. I do like how you get to see a little of his eye in there. Still pretty neat looking.
Wolfman.
Yeah, there he is in his coolest form, all in his poses and tanking, looking cool, fighting crime, taking names, getting all the bitches. Yeah, he is. And then here's some more fun with this too. Photos and stuff, hope you enjoy. We got some wheeling creative with his headhunting and prize winning stuff. Enjoy!
Wolfman. Wolfman.
And that's the end of it. You go, Vykron. You go, buddy. Yeah, he's the king now. Yeah. Ruler of whatever. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you think of this. Did you get them? What do you think of them? Do you know of the original? Were you a fan of the original? Did you have the original type stuff? Let me know in the comments below. Thanks for watching. See you next time, my friends.